is the season for filing income tax returns for the financial year 2023-24. To ease this process, the Central Board of Direct Taxes, that is CBDT, has added a new and functional feature to the Annual Information Statement or AIS to make the overall tax filing system more transparent. Through this feature, taxpayers will now be able to provide feedback on transactions appearing in the AIS as well as keep track of their status. Let's understand what AIS is, what kind of transactions are reported in it, and how the new changes will benefit you. The Annual Information Statement or AIS contains an account of all your financial transactions made during a financial year that may attract tax. Think of it as an extended version of Form 26AS. While Form 26AS contains information about property purchases made during the financial year, high-value investments and TDS/TCS details, AIS, in addition to all these details, reports more than 50 transactions such as interest on savings account, dividend, rent, interest on deposits, purchase and sale of securities or immovable property, tax refunds and GST turnover. This information reaches the Income Tax Department from various sources such as banks, mutual funds, registry offices, credit card companies, etc. You can check your AIS by logging into the e-filing portal eportal.incometax.gov.in using your PAN number and password. After logging in, you will see the AIS option in the menu. Clicking on it will open a separate compliance portal window from where you can download your AIS. The information provided in the AIS is not always accurate. To rectify any incorrect information, the Income Tax Department has provided the taxpayer with the feedback option. Under the current system, if there is any incorrect information mentioned in the AIS, you can select Optional written next to the information in the feedback section, and after selecting the feedback type, you can submit your feedback. This way, your feedback reaches the source or to the entity that has reported this information in the AIS. Actually, until now, your feedback did reach the source, but you were not made aware of its status. This means that you did not know what action the bank or the other reporting source had taken on your feedback. But now, going ahead, this will not be the case. With the new function introduced by CBDT in the AIS, you will also know the status of the feedback given for rectifying errors. Let's understand how. Under the new system, upon providing feedback, you will see 4 steps. First, whether feedback is shared for confirmation. This will let taxpayers know whether their feedback has been shared with the reporting entity or not. Second, feedback shared on. This will inform the taxpayer about the date on which the feedback was shared with the reporting entity. Third, source responded on. This step will let you know the date on which the reporting source responded to the feedback. And fourth, source response. In this step, the taxpayer will learn of the action taken by the source regarding the feedback, that is, whether the reporting entity has accepted the feedback fully or partially or rejected it. If the feedback is accepted, necessary documents may be requested from the taxpayer to rectify the incorrect information. With the new function in the Annual Information Statement or AIS, taxpayers will not only be able to rectify the errors reported in the AIS, but they will also receive real-time updates on the entire process. This will increase transparency between the Income Tax Department and taxpayers. Additionally, it is expected to reduce cases where taxpayers are asked to provide income-related documents. The significant changes in AIS have made the feedback process much more user-friendly for taxpayers. Taxpayers can now instantly check the status of their correction request. AIS is a very important document as it reports various types of your income. Therefore, do not forget to check your AIS while filing your income tax returns. If there is a mismatch between the income reported in the AIS and your ITR, you may receive an income tax notice. So, before filing your ITR, make sure to check both Form 26AS and AIS.